Hello viewers, welcome to DM Astrology. In the continuation of the series of Aries Ascendant, here we are reached to the 11th house and we have seen till today the Sun in Aries Ascendant 10th house. Now moving ahead, we are going to see the 11th house, how the Sun do for those who have Aries Ascendant and having a Sun in the 11th house, how it's going to give result. Now here the Sun, again it's the same relation as in the 10th house, being the Sun in the Capricorn, same ruler is a Saturn, here also the ruler is Saturn. But the difference between the Aquarius and the Capricorn is not so favorable sign of a Saturn, whereas the Aquarius is a favorable sign. It's called in the Sanskrit the Mula Trikon Rashi. Mula Trikon, Mool means original and Trikon means Tattva, element. So here the Sun is in his own element of air. So here the Saturn, sorry. So here what happened that the Saturn is more favorable and strong rather than this other planet. Now the relation is not cordial between the Sun and the Saturn. So what happened? This house is a house of gain. We all know this is a house of gain. Elder brother, sister, then all the advantages from the your job, perk, bonus, extra benefits, your friends, this all comes in the 11th house. So what happens that in this house as first of all the combination is Sun and Saturn. So Sun is as not so favorable in this house, it will come and lighted the things of the friends. So what happens, they don't have any close friend as the Saturn doesn't want to keep any friends. Saturn is the only planet who like the isolation. He is a planet who never goes with any companies, they go with their own companies. So what happens, they don't like any friends, even though some friends, those who come closer to this person, they Sun when sitting here will expose the negative side of that person. So what happened that the person will be exposed, their friend circle will be exposed. So here it is a chance that the person will be, the native will be going to get the right thing about his friend circle. He might have a good friends, very famous friend, but he know the secret of the friends, that his friends are not so comfortable or not so famous or not so powerful as it seems to be. So this is a combination not favorable for the person having a friends, and it's a house of gain. Now what happens to the your house of gain? In this house, as the house of gain being enemies to each other, the Lord as well as sitting planets not so favorable, so he will like to get a gain. See, this 11th house is expected gain, whereas 5th house is unexpected gain. Out of your all investment, out of all your efforts, whatever the expected gain is there, that is why the bonus comes here, because everybody in the world know that the bonus should be given 8.33%, that is about a one salary. Now if somebody gets a double salary as a bonus, so it will be an unexpected gain. But 11th house is a calculated gain and calculated expected gain. So here that happened that the person has been expected some profit, expected some interest, return or bonus, but he will not able to realize it. Being sun seated here, some or the other way, either government way or somebody, some higher authority will hold his expected gain. So for expected gain also it is not good. See here what happens, Sun plus Saturn is not a good combination. So relation with the elder brothers, expected gain, friends and gain. These all things will not give him a good result. Being not favorable as a Lord, because it's a Lord is not favorable with the seated planet. But what happened? It will be difficult to get all these things, but if you get with the your dasha or some efforts, it will be easy to enjoy. Sometimes it happens that the Lord is not so favorable, so he'll know he will deny or he'll put so much hard efforts to get that result. But in opposite, the Karak is favorable. Here that the same picture arise that is Lord Saturn is not so favorable, but Karaka being significator Jupiter is favorable with the seated planet Sun. So what happened at the time of receiving the aid or the help from the friend, receiving the good support from the elder brother, sister, receiving the expected gain, the person will not having enjoyful and joyful things. But at the time of getting pleasure from this, see one thing is that you are receiving something from others. Once you already receive, then you have to enjoy this. So at the time of enjoyment, the Karaka and the seated planet have a good relation. So here what happens that the Karaka will always support the Sun and it will allow to enjoy you, allow to get the good result out of it. So that's good things you can see from this house. So here that happens that the person is having not getting so much struggle for receiving support from friends, brother, sister, gain everything, but after receiving it they will be able to enjoy. So Karak main result in everywhere I say that the Karak is very important, significator is so much important because significator is a planet which always try to support and always try to give you some result. So here also being a sun with the Jupiter is giving a very good result. So what happened, they will be able to enjoy that pleasure. So from 11th house, whatever the friends, whatever the help from the nature, because the help from nature also comes from the 11th house. That is a celestial energy, it is called from 11th house. It is desire fulfillment. See, that's a very important thing. At the time of doing desire or fulfilling desire, person have a lot of stress. Being a sun and Saturn not so favorable, but after completing the desire, he will be able to enjoy. After receiving the things, his desire will be fulfilled and getting very good result out of it. So that's the difference between the Swami, that's a Lord, and the Karaka, that's a significator. So that is very important. The sitting planet having a enmity with the Lord, so he is very difficult to enter the house. It will be, see, some house lord is not favorable to you, so they will not allow you to enter their house. But inside the house there are some person who like to receive you, like to come you inside, so he will always say from inside, please welcome, please come. So Lord will only hold you, not giving you good result at the entrance at the beginning, but once you enter and once you settle, that this Karaka, that the significator plays an important role. So that's the difference between the significator as well as the Lord. Here one third dimension is the Sun plus Mars, because Mars being the ascendant Lord, it is also having Sun, Mars and Jupiter. Again there is a combination of three fiery planets together. So what happened, that Sun being seated planet, Jupiter being the Karaka and Mars being the Lord of the Ascendant, all three have a very good relationship. So they will allow you. They will bring that your body will support, your soul will be support, your courage will be support, and the result, what the outcome of this will always give you good result. So that's nothing to worry about it. That in the initial stage they have to very much fight with the friends, there will be a lot of difference of opinion with the friends, but ultimately over period of time when they settle or you settle with him, it will be producing good result. So that's a difference it shows in this house. Two extreme things you will be able to see here. One, that entry point, that Saturn is keeping so much watch, will not allow easily to enter you. And in another side, once you break the things and enter in the house, it is Jupiter who always welcome you insidely. So that's a major difference. And the Lagnesh, the ascendant lord, is also favorable. So Sun, Moon, Sun, Mars and Jupiter, all three planets come again together here, will produce very good result. But Ultimately, this is a house of expected gain. You'll be getting an expected gain, but after putting so much efforts, you will be getting a support from friends or your elder brother after your hard efforts, hard test. So you have to prepare for all the hard tests, then only you will be able to get the right result from them. So that's a very important and crucial. So one has to be very careful how to get the result of this from there. And it is also from elder siblings gain. All these things will be able to receive after long efforts. The 10th house and 11th house is that 10th house is ready to put so many efforts because it's a house of efforts. But here what happened, you have think something, you have thought about it, that I want to get this much of a gain, and if you are initial stage not getting gain, that makes your mind too much anxiety and pressure. So that's the difference between this lord as well as your karaka. So it's both have extremity, it's producing not a good result. So here what happened, if there's whose dasha come first is very important, because either your Jupiter dasha will come first, or otherwise Saturn dasha will be there, then Jupiter dasha will never come. So in the sequence you have to see if your both the dasha is going to happen. Jupiter Dasha also going to come and Saturn Dasha, both Dasha you will be going to enjoy. So it will be there in the initial stage, you will be getting all this pleasure and everything, and then later on when the Saturn Dasha will start, at the time it will be very difficult for you to get this result again. So that's two different extremity in the Dasha also. So here the two opposite corner we have able to see that the entry point, this is not a good time to enter, but once you have already enter, it will not give you any hardship. Sometimes it happens that the Lord and Karaka both are not favorable. So what happens? It will not allow also to enter to get the result, as well as it will not allow you to get a pleasure out of it. So it will not give you the result. So how you will be able to enjoy? Here the Sun and Saturn only negative, so that the Sun will not be so favorable here to expose the friends, expose the gain, everything, and able to show you. But slowly you will be able to realize being a Karaka is a very good with the seated planet. Now it depends on the sun condition and sun placement. Here also there's three nakshatra falls in this Aquarius. We have yet not talk about anything in the nakshatra, but otherwise it will be so much technical and it will be so much depth. But here you will be going to find in this Rashi, this place, you will be finding two ascendant, one of his Mars, Rahu and Jupiter. So again the Jupiter nakshatra will going to come. So if Jupiter nakshatra sun has placed in the last nakshatra Purva Bhadrapad nakshatra, if the sun has seated, he will be very comfortable. Not comfortable in the Satabhisha or not comfortable in a Ganishta, but he will be very much settled in the Satabhisha nakshatra. So this is a result of the sun in 11th house in the Aquarius sign in the Aries Ascendant. So hope you have learned from this video, and we'll be proceed for the next video for sun in the 12th house in the Aries Ascendant. So hope you like this. For consultation, you may consult in my email ID dmastrology1@gmail.com. You should share my videos. You should you should press the like button and share my videos. For any confusion, you can always write for my email. Thank you very much. Namaste.